You are in your hotel room. It is midnight. You need to sleep. Your flight is early tomorrow. Then you hear it. Loud music from next door. Laughing, talking. You wait. Maybe it will stop. It doesn't stop. 1 hour passes. Still loud. You can't sleep. What do you do? Today, we're going to practice this situation, step by step. Hello, and welcome to Royo English. I'm Ryan. This is Easy English Shadowing. Hotel noise is one of the most frustrating travel problems. You paid for a good room. You need to rest. But the guests next door won't stop. In this moment, you have two options. Stay quiet and don't sleep, or call the front desk and ask for help. Most people choose to stay quiet because they don't know what to say. Today, you will know exactly what to say. Today, you'll hear a short, real-life story about a noise problem at a hotel. First, just listen. Then we'll break the situation into practical sentences. You'll practice them step by step. And finally, you'll hear the full story again at natural speed. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what to say when the noise won't stop. Let's begin. First, just listen. Last year, I was staying at a hotel for 2 nights. The first night was quiet and I slept well. But on the second night, the guests next door were very loud. It was almost midnight. I could hear music, laughing, and loud talking through the wall. I waited for 30 minutes. The noise didn't stop. I picked up the hotel phone and called the front desk. "Hello," I said. "I'm in room 305. There is a lot of noise coming from the room next door. I can't sleep." The receptionist apologized. "I'm sorry to hear that," she said. "We will send someone to speak with them." "Thank you," I said. I waited. The noise continued for another 20 minutes. I called again. "Hello, this is room 305 again. The noise is still very loud. I have an early flight tomorrow. Is there anything else you can do?" The receptionist was very helpful. "I'm very sorry," she said. "Would you like to move to a different room?" "Yes, please," I said. She moved me to a quiet room on another floor. I finally slept well. The key was simple. Speak up, ask clearly, stay calm. Now, let's practice the key sentences. Listen first. Then speak with me. There is a lot of noise coming from the room next door. There is a lot of noise coming from the room next door. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. Could you please send someone to speak with them? Could you please send someone to speak with them? The noise is still very loud. The noise is still very loud. I have an early flight tomorrow. I have an early flight tomorrow. Is there anything else you can do? Is there anything else you can do? Would it be possible to move to a different room? Would it be possible to move to a different room? Thank you for your help. Thank you for your help. Now let's listen to the full story again at natural speed. Last year, I was staying at a hotel for 2 nights. The first night was quiet, but on the second night, the guests next door were very loud. It was almost midnight, and I could hear music and laughing through the wall. After 30 minutes, I called the front desk. "Hello, I'm in room 305. There is a lot of noise coming from the room next door. I can't sleep." The receptionist apologized and said someone would come to speak with them. 20 minutes later, the noise was still loud. I called again. "Hello, this is room 305 again. The noise is still very loud. I have an early flight tomorrow. Is there anything else you can do?" She offered to move me to a different room. I said yes immediately. The new room was quiet. I finally slept well. Speak up. Ask clearly. Stay calm. Before we finish, here are 2 practical tips. Number 1. Always give your room number when you call. Say, "I'm in room 305. This helps the front desk act faster. Number 2. If the problem continues, call again and ask for a different room. Would it be possible to move to a different room? You paid for a good night's sleep. It's okay to ask. Next time you have a noise problem at a hotel, don't just wait. Pick up the phone. Say your room number. Explain the problem clearly. There is a lot of noise from next door. I can't sleep. 2 sentences. That's enough to start. You don't need perfect English. You need clear English. Now it's your turn. Think about a time something kept you awake. Maybe noise at a hotel. Maybe something else. Write 1 sentence in the comments. In English. For example, "The guests next door were so loud, I couldn't sleep." Great work today! Every episode, your English gets a little better. Keep going. See you in the next Easy English Shadowing episode. Goodbye.